The Giants got just what they needed on the mound last night. Chris Stratton shut down a tough Phillies team that's full of youth and power. And tonight, Andy Suarez is in charge of keeping the Philly lineup in check. The young lefty is in need of a strong outing in Game 2 of the series, Giants-Phillies, and it's all coming up next.
We've got a very nice Saturday night for baseball here at AT&T Park as we get ready for the Phillies and the Giants. Game 2 of this 3-game series. Welcome to NBC Sports Bay Area and is powered by Xfinity. Hi again, everybody. I'm Dwayne Kuiper. Alongside me is Mike Krukow. Nice, clean win for the Giants last night. They did everything well, and tonight they'll hand the ball to Andy Suarez. And I think if he's got one thing going for him, Mike, the Phillies have never seen him.
They have never seen him, and right now he's got confidence. Look, his last outing in Denver, the first 4 guys in the game, he's down 3-0. And what did he do? He bowed his neck. The rest of the way, he allowed 1 unearned run, and he struck out 7. That's the Andy Suarez the Giants want to see tonight. An aggressive, get-ahead type pitcher, and it's very important that he warms up and has a good rhythm at the start of this game.
No Buster Posey, and obviously no Brandon Belt on the DL with an appendectomy. It's retro fanny pack night. You know it's bad when everything is retro to us. Lineups, first pitch, it's all coming up right after this.
Weather is presented by the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. Get to the beach. The admission-free boardwalk is open daily. It's 67 degrees. You see the winds and humidity, and the forecast, it's a clear night. Let's take a look at the Phillies lineup brought to you by Southwest Airlines. It'll be Hernandez, Kingery, Herrera, and then Altair. Carlos Santana. Santana is going to be hitting in the 5th slot. Then it's Franco Williams and Alfaro, and Velasquez will do the pitching, and he'll hit 9th. So we get started at 7:04. We get started a minute early. as Suarez facing Cesar Hernandez. And it's low. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Hernandez hitting .269 with 7 home runs, 21 runs batted in, and these Phillies have never seen Sanchez before. There's a foul.
Well, let's take a look at the numbers that Andy Suarez brings into this game. For Suarez, start number 8, 1-4 with a 5.65 ERA. Really kind of righted his ship his last outing against the Rockies in Denver. When he's right, you're going to see a low 90s fastball, curveball, slider, and a changeup, and he will throw anything at any time.
So the pitch is high. It's 3-1.
Talk about the 4 pitches that he will throw, and the cutter, the curveball, and the changeup, he'll throw them equally.
Full count.
Got a good strike zone to work tonight. Jerry Meals behind the plate, very fair umpire, and is a very steady umpire. What you get in the first inning, you will get in the 9th inning, and he likes the low strike.
Hit into center field as the ball starting to carry, but Gorkis Hernandez will backpedal on the warning track and make the catch.
Gives you an idea of some of the carry in this ballpark. Let's take a look at the Giants defensively. Starting in their outfield from left to right, you've got Williamson, Hernandez, and McCutchen. Good arms across the board. The best one in left field for the Giants. Crawford, Longoria there on the left side of the infield. Panic and Sandoval on the right side. Nick Hundley, he'll be in the squad putting down the signs.
Stepping to the plate now is Scott Kingery. Kingery last night went 2 for 4. What you don't see in this Phillies lineup are a lot of very impressive batting averages, but what you do see is good starting pitching, good bullpen, and terrific defense. They're 2 games back of the Atlanta Braves. Roll to third. 2 down. And I think the other thing you see is youth. It's a very, very young team with very youthful legs.
They are a physical team. Everybody on the Phillies field tonight has a plus arm defensively. I don't think I've ever said that about a team, but it gives you an idea of just how physical they are.
Here's Herrera. Herrera last night went 1 for 4. And he takes a strike. He's cooled off. I mean, when the Giants saw him in Philadelphia, nobody was getting him out. Now that's not the case.
Last 7 games against the Giants, you see the damage we're talking about. 6 doubles, 3 homers, 14 RBIs.
There's another strike. On this road trip, he's 3 for 21. And 1 hit in 4 at-bats in the game last night in the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out swinging, and that's going to end the inning. I don't know who that guy is.
He's good.
I don't recognize the hitter.
is brought to you by Southwest Airlines. Low fares, no hidden fees. That's transparency. And by Jack in the Box. Try the new Cholula Buttery Jack, part of the Buttery Jack family. Only at Jack in the Box.
No score here at AT&T Park. Giants are coming up. Here's their lineup, and it's brought to you by Southwest Airlines. It'll be Panik and then Brandon Crawford hitting second. See what he's done at home, followed by McCutchen, Longoria, and Sandoval. Williamson will hit sixth. Then it's Hernandez, Hundley, and Andy Suarez.
On the hill tonight for the Phillies will be the right-hander Vince Velasquez. Velasquez, 25 years of age. He's in his third year at the big league level out of Pomona, California. This is what he's done in 11 starts. 4.08 ERA. Look at the strikeouts, 70 and 57 in the third. Gives you an idea what kind of stuff he's got. And this is how he uses a fastball, but it can go low to mid 90s, sometimes high 90s. He's got a curveball, slider, and a changeup, and everything he has got some swing and miss attached to it.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. Crawford to follow, and the pitch is low and away. Alfaro boxes it up. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Well, at 95 with big time sink on him, there's a lot of late movement on that Velasquez fastball.
And hit on the ground sharply. In and out of the glove of Santana. 1 out.
Let's take a look at the Phillies defensively behind Velasquez. Starting in their outfield from left to right, it'll be Williams, Herrera, and Altair. Great arms across the board. Kingery, Franco there on the left side of the infield. Hernandez and Santana on the right side, and Alfaro, he'll be in the squad putting down the signs.
Here's Crawford. Crawford last night went 2 for 4. Really failed to mention while Panik was hitting what a good night he had last night. Another one to the backstop, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. Joe Panik's first game back after about a month, and he went 2 for 3. Walked a couple of times. Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, the Brandon Crawford hot zone. I mean, outside of the one spot right in the middle, he's red hot. Kind of odd that the one he's not hitting is on the tee.
Foul. 1-2.
Vince Velasquez, former second-round pick by the Astros in 2010, signed out of high school. In his second year of pro ball, he missed the entire year with Tommy John surgery. Then he came over to the Phillies in the Ken Giles trade. That was in 2015. That's what he did against the Giants in Philadelphia. 12 strikeouts.
Had him on the ropes early. The Giants did, and they let him. Actually, they had him on the ropes where the Phillies had a guy up in the bullpen. And the 2-2, and he got him on a fastball down and in.
Man, all he did there was just mix the movement of the fastball. He got ahead with a 2-seam fastball on the payout pitch. He 4-seamed it, which had movement coming into Crawford at 96, and he gets a swing through strikeout. That's our pitch cast. And it's brought to you by SoFi, a modern finance company.
So here's McCutchen. McCutchen 1 for 4 in the win last night for the Giants. And he looks at a pitch right at the belt for a strike. Giants are 15 and 10 at home. They're 6 and 5 against the National League East. Very close. 1 ball and 1 strike.
You notice for Velasquez, when he misses out of the strike zone, it's not by a whole bunch right now. stacked up left side defense employed by the Phillies.
Tapped slowly. Can McCutchen beat it out? No. A nice play by Kingery, and that's going to end the inning. Second inning coming up. It's 0-0. Altair will lead it off, followed by Santana and then Franco. Suarez with a strikeout to Herrera to end the first. Altair's big, strong, long-armed, powerful hitter takes a called strike. He's hitting 190. Has hurt the Giants over the last couple of years. Suarez will get to this one. One out.
Good changeup and a nice quick out. Quick at bats. Anything 3 pitches or less. Pitching coaches are loving it.
So here's Santana. Santana at 212, 9 home runs, 33 runs batted in. And just a little low. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Switch hitter, former Indian, and an offseason free agent signee by the Philadelphia Phillies. Pops this one out of play. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. And the pitch. Foul. As that'll slice into the seats right through the bullpen. Big chopper. And Longoria is going to throw a 1-hopper, and Sandoval digs it out. Let's check in with Amy G.
All right, gentlemen, it doesn't get more SF than Tony Bennett. And earlier today, the street in front of the Fairmont Hotel was renamed Tony Bennett Way. He's here tonight celebrating, of course, watching his favorite team, and with his very good friend, Congresswoman Nancy Pelosi. They're handing out gloves for the Junior Giants Glove Drive, which is happening today. How cool is that to get a glove from Tony Bennett and Nancy Pelosi? If you're at home, you can still help. Check out jrgiants.org to find out how you can donate. Gentlemen?
All right. That's a power couple right there.
Yes, it is. One of my favorite times of the year when we raise the bar every year, it seems, to bring in more mitts and gloves to give the Junior Giants players.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, these kids, they need to get that little guy a lefty's glove.
And I know this one is near and dear to your heart for many reasons, Kite, but it's just when you see the look on these kids' faces when they put those gloves on, even if they put them on the wrong hand.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
He's a lefty. Come on. We can trade that thing out. Slowly hit to Crawford. And Crawford will make the play and a nice inning for Andy Suarez. That is a good looking group.
It's brought to you by Mr. Pickle's Sandwich Shop. Other joints are all bread and no beef. So get on over to Mr. Pickle's and get yourself a barbecue tri-tip sandwich.
0-0 as Longoria waits on Velasquez on the pitch, and it's a strike at the knees. Vince Velasquez facing Longoria, Sandoval, and then Mac Williamson. The 0-1. Foul, 0-2. Still some sun splashed up against the hitting background, and I'm not sure it's an issue or not, but this will inevitably be probably the last inning where it'll have any kind of an effect. Foul again.
Hey, that fastball's got some hop to it. I mean, you're talking second stage movement. And really, the two-seam and the four-seam fastball that he's throwing right now are as different as the curveball and slider to one another. The two-seamer, lots of movement. The four-seamer, lots of velocity.
Got him.
And saves the breaking ball for a two-strike surprise. Good pitch.
Well, treat your family and friends to the new family pack offer. 4 tickets plus $40 of food credit at concession stands. And the offer starts at $99. sfgiants.com/family for tickets. Here's Sandoval.
Take a look at the 2-strike breaking ball. I mean, that's a great 0-2 location. And Jerry Meals goes with it. He's got a little width on both sides of the plate at the knees in his strike zone. Sandoval playing tonight. We found out last night Brandon Belt left the game after the first inning with some discomfort, abdominal area. Wound up he had appendicitis and he had his appendix taken out last night, and he's on the disabled list.
Yeah, they had the full squad for about 2 innings. So I don't think anybody was surprised. 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1. Hunter Pence returns today. He can play, so can Alan Hansen. Belt on the DL, and Gregor Blanco is going to go to AAA. Sandoval drives it into right center field. Nobody's there. Flattens out up against the wall, and the Pandas got a double.
Not impressed with the fastball. Velasquez left it out there middle in just above the knee, and he jumps on it. They set an outside target, and that's a location mistake. Finds a gap even with right fielder Aaron Altair playing well over to protecting the triples alley gap. Did not get to this bullet off the bat of Sandoval. Got all that one.
So here's Mac Williamson. 0 for 2 yesterday. Mac Williamson did draw a walk in the game last night. And he takes low. 1 ball and no strikes. On deck, Gorkis Hernandez. High pop-up. Santana will give chase, and he can't get to it.
Pretty good effort to get over as far as he did.
He navigated a lot. He went around the ball dude in that corner.
Yep. It's the cough drop guy. He's been working on that beard for a while.
A ball and a strike. One and 2.
Well, let's take a look at 4D, and Pablo Sandoval, really a beautiful example of watching his hands lead through the swing, and then the bat head really stayed flat a long time in the hitting area. And that's a stroke right there.
He got him. Kept the ball away from Mac Williamson.
Well, how far would you go for a Togo? Brought to you by Togo's Pretzel Rami. Last night, Gorkis Hernandez sliding catch on the warning track to retire Odubel Herrera, the first out of the 4th. Gorkis covered 101 feet to make the catch, and that's our Togo's Pretzel Rami. Yeah, Chris Stratton was loving that effort.
He absolutely was. Here's Gorkis Hernandez. Gorkis 0 for 2 lifetime against Velasquez. And he takes a pitch down low.
Let's check out the numbers for Gorkis Hernandez against lefties. It's 306. Righties 293. At home 296. Road 300. 298 a day, 299 at night. Basically, he has been very consistent.
It's a healthy rip. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Huntley is on deck. Hernandez hitting in the 7th spot in this lineup. He hit 8th in the lineup last night. And that curveball is wide. 2 balls and a strike. The Dodgers are handing it to the Rockies this afternoon. It's 12-4. That game is in the 9th inning. On the ground, and it hits the mound right to Hernandez, and that'll end the inning. No runs, a double, 1 left after 2. It's 0-0.
And got the win. 6 innings pitched, 4 hits allowed, no runs, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts in a 95 pitch performance. He was fantastic. Oh, by the way, the last 4 starts, he's got a 4-0 record. But last night, he had the best command of his fastball and curveball we've seen him have in about 8 starts. That is our Mercedes pivotal play.
There's Chris Stratton. He will enjoy this one.
Well, and you know what? Nothing's better than coming to the ballpark the next day after you get a win as a starting pitcher. You are just floating on air.
Here's Nick Williams. Overshift is on for Nick Williams, and he takes a strike. For Nick Williams, 241, 6 home runs, 14 runs batted in. Alfaro and then Velasquez here in the top of the 3rd. Look out. 2 balls and a strike. In the National League East, which is a pretty good. Here's a bouncing ball to Panic. 1 out. It's a pretty good league when you see the competition. The Mets, the Nationals, the Braves, the Braves lost today. The Nationals beat them 5-3. So if the Phillies are scoreboard watching it all, which you kind of always do. In August and September, you just do it more often. Here's Alfaro. 265, 4 home runs, 13 driven in. He's known for having just a cannon for an arm.
Well, he's also known for being very slow to get into the batter's box and getting ready to hit.
All right, I'm going to watch, see if he's picked up his pace a little bit. Oh, he's getting right back in. Let's see what he does once he gets in. Oh, now he's back out. And now he's back in.
Maybe.
So I think he's picked up his pace by about a half a second. No one's going to catch this one. This is way, way out into Triple's alley as it bounces up against the last archway. And Alfaro's thinking that he can make 3, and he will. Well, that's significant because you've got a guy on deck that can hit.
Now Vince Velasquez would be that guy. He's one of the better hitting pitchers in the National League East. Let's take a look at this fastball out over the plate. Doesn't try to pull it, goes with the location. And just drives it through Triple's alley, one hop on the wall. I don't know how Gorky Hernandez could have gotten that ball in any quicker than he did.
Infield in, and a swing. Ain't gonna miss. Velasquez is 6 for 18. He's hitting .333. Nice block. 1 ball and 1 strike. Third inning. Alfaro at third, and the 1-1 pitch coming up. Taps it to third. Longoria got him.
Velasquez can run a little bit too. He put a little heat on that play for Evan Longoria, but it winds up being a non-productive out because of the defensive brilliance there from Longoria. Let's take a look at how he does it. Sees right away he's got to put a little pace on it. But for the Gold Glover, not a problem. Perfect strike.
So here's Cesar Hernandez, who hit a fly ball to the warning track at straightaway center field. But it was caught. And he takes a pitch down low.
Not by much. Hernandez, a very good eye, very patient hitter. He is not going to help you out. Leads the team in walks. We were talking about it in yesterday's game. I mean, that's rare to see your leadoff hitter lead a team in walks. Usually it's the guy who's the scariest, and they're usually in the middle of the lineup. But with Hernandez, I mean, he's just got a good eye. One of the prerequisites to being a good leadoff hitter is you've got to have patience. You got to see pitches. Well, he can do that and more.
And a strike. Here's the 3-1. Hit out into right center field. Can McCutchen get there? He can. Yes, he can. What a great catch as McCutchen tracks it out in 4:21. Unbelievable.
All right, great jump And the high backhander catches it in the heel of his glove, and this saves at least one run. What a defensive gem for McCutcheon.
Wow. Tuesday is Portuguese Heritage Night. Your package includes a Portuguese Giants cap and a ticket to see the ball game. Reminder, to receive the cap, you need the special event ticket, sfgiants.com/special events. This is one of the best catches we've ever seen in this park.
Well, off the crack of the bat, we didn't think you had a chance to get this. I mean, you could tell it in the inflection of your voice. But look at the route, and now he's got to redirect and get completely extended to a high backhander. And when you do that, I mean, you're just trying to guess where that ball is going to be, and you can see how low in the glove he catches this. Just a brilliant catch, and he knew it too. You see the look on his face after he turned left and headed back to the infield. He was digging it.
Here's Hundley. Hundley takes a strike. Hundley hitting .244, 5 home runs, 15 driven in. There's a shot into center field. Herrera will backhand it, and Hundley thought about it, and he hurries back.
I always love to watch the expression of McCutcheon when he gets a home run, when something happens on the field. Look at the look in his face. He knew exactly what that play meant and how good it was. That was spectacular. I mean, he has a true joy to his game, and he's like a little kid when he does something good. He and Longoria both.
Suarez is going to get a chance to show off his bunting skills and all the practice that he's had lately. And he bunts it foul, and it's 0-1.
Well, Miguel Franco, the third baseman for the Phillies, I mean, he can't get any closer coming down that third base line than he's getting. And the Giants pitchers, they have that ability. You cannot let a corner infielder take the bunt away from you because of aggressiveness. You can pull that bat back and slash. One more look at the expression of disbelief, even from the guy that caught the ball.
So 0-2. And he bunts it foul.
Wasted out.
I think sometimes, Mike, when you are kind of new at this, you can get into your bunting stance too early, and it kind of freezes you, where all of a sudden you're not even relaxed.
Yeah, I mean, he's hooking that finger. I mean, he's exposing his forefinger on his left hand. I mean, he's got some work to do. And they'll take that clip right there and they'll show him what he's doing wrong, and they'll keep working on it.
Here's Panic.
He just doesn't have much experience in the batter's box.
8th grade.
8th grade, that's the last time he had an at bat till he got to the big leagues. So not only doesn't have a great idea how to hit, learning how to bunt, and he's trying to do it at the big league level. Needs some work.
Center field. Herrera back and in front of the wall. He makes the catch. So Panic's got a pretty good swing going these days, and that'll bring up Crawford. Crawford struck out in the first inning. And he rolls this one, and it'll be Kingery at short, moving over to the right of second, and that'll end the inning. It'll go 6-3. 0-0.
Francisco Giants may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the San Francisco Giants Baseball Club, LLC.
Well, it's time for Lowe's whole team together. Home batting average leaders in the National League. Well, it'll be the Rockies, of course. And the Giants are hitting .274 in this park, rounded up by the Pirates, Braves, and Cubs. The last season, Giants hit .251. They were 12th. Here's Kingery. Kingery bounced out to Longoria in inning number 1. Here he takes a low, 1 ball and no strikes. 4th inning. Good pitch. 1 ball and 1 strike. Alfaro, the only hit for the Phillies, a triple in the third. More work for Longoria right at the cut of the grass. 1 out. Let's check in with Amy G. Amy.
All right, gentlemen, you mentioned Brandon Belt out for around 3 weeks is what Bruce Bochy is estimating. Now, I talked to a couple of other former Giants who also underwent appendectomies just for a time reference. Richard really actually had appendicitis back in 2003. I spoke with him today. Back then, the DL, of course, was 15 days, of which he was put on. But he said he resumed baseball activities within 5 days. Andres Torres had an appendectomy in 2010 in September, so he didn't need to go on the disabled list, but he was back playing in 10 days. So that should give you a good time frame for Brandon Belt, gentlemen.
Yeah, and look, I think Torres even admitted he came back too soon. Here's Herrera, who takes a call strike. 3 weeks.
It's a tough break.
Conservative number. In tight. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Did you tell him he's got to do that stuff in the offseason?
I haven't seen him yet, but I will. You have to save those things for November.
Well, his presence is going to be missed. Well, we're just glad it wasn't worse than it was.
1 and 2. And the pitch is high, 2 and 2.
It's great watching Nick Huntley give the sign. I mean, he took a long time before he put a sign down. He's controlling the rhythm of Andy Suarez. But one of the reasons he's taken such a long time putting the sign down is that you look at Herrera, spread those legs out and get that squat. You want to hold that guy in that position for a while if you can. Ooh, good pitch. Just missed. One of the more unusual batting stances. Take a look at that pitch on our SoFi pitch track.
Hit on the ground. Panic to Sandoval. You know, in this business, you're always wondering, when is somebody going to find a picture of you in your younger year? Well, Will Clark found a picture of Amy G when she was a softball player.
In high school?
In high school. And that's our Amy G. I'm sure hitting cleanup.
Oh, yeah, she could hit.
And, yep.
A to G, aim of the gamer. But Will Clark said, I've got the greatest picture ever. I've done my homework. And he was pretty proud of that. So, good one.
Well, all the times that Amy asks us to take a picture for her Instagram, I think we have the right to put up just about anything we want. On the ground, foul.
A little work for our ball dude.
Yeah, our fans should be ashamed of that one.
There's Conrad making a play. I like that old glove. Been around for a while.
Is that Zanato? Is that how you pronounce it? Conrad Zanato.
Yeah, I think he's a Wilson guy. I think that glove was older than Conrad. And over there, that's Bob McClurg. He's a Wilson guy.
Listen to this about Conrad Zanato. Lives in San Jose, born in Italy, moved to Venezuela, came to the United States in 1955, speaks Italian, Spanish, and English. That's my kind of guy. Swing and a miss.
Oh, he's using that glove as a pillow too.
I want to party with that guy. p.m. That's what Warriors Playoff Central is going to happen right here on NBC Sports Bay Area Plus. And you can stick with the team you've watched all season long.
Well, time for our Smart Play, brought to you by your Northern California Ford dealers. And Andrew McCutchen, the third inning, off the bat of Cesar Hernandez, takes an RBI triple away. It ends the inning. It keeps the score tied, and that is just a brilliant play. And that is our Smart Play, brought to you by your Northern California Ford dealers. Let's go, Kutch.
And McCutchen takes down low. McCutchen hit a slow roller to Kingery at short and was thrown out in the first. Pulls this one foul.
Breaking ball right now is not as crisp as we've seen Velasquez have before. I mean, right now his fastball is his best weapon. That last curveball he threw up there had some big time hang to it. And this is not the part of the lineup you want to be hanging breaking balls.
The 1-1 hit out into right center field, and this is Altair, and he'll make the catch.
After he hung the breaking ball, he shook off 3 times to get to the fourth sign, which was another breaking ball. So clearly Velasquez makes the adjustment on it. And that's the best way to find the feel of a breaking ball. You hang one, throw another one. Just aim a little lower.
Here's Longoria. Swing. Ain't gonna miss. No score. Pablo Sandoval on deck. He got a hanger and he missed it. It's 0-2.
Just heard from Jeff Clark, the legendary surfer that discovered Mavericks. And he said, and he's a huge Giants fan. He said, hey, Thursday night they took my appendix. There's got to be something in the air. Go Giants and get better, Brandon Belt. So Jeff Clark, we're thinking of you.
Got him. 5 strikeouts.
We also want to say happy birthday to Sue DeLonzo. She is the wife of one of the legendary camera people in this ballpark, Pete DeLonzo. So Sue, happy birthday to you.
Sandoval doubled in the second. And he takes a strike at the knees. Altair is standing right in the alleyway in right center field. Under his hands, 0-2. Mac Williamson on deck. And it's down low. 1-2.
Drop that back knee down. Just keep that push off the inside part of your back foot. He does that every day.
2-2. And he struck him out to end the inning. 6 strikeouts for Velasquez. 5th inning coming up.
Designed for the grind that comes through every time. See your local Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go places.
It's 0-0, fifth inning. On a game that's moving along as Santana steps in. He rolled out to third, and the pitch is just outside. Telling you, man, even in these games, you got to wear a cup.
Well, it's absolutely.
There's a strike on the outside corner.
I wear one when I watch a baseball game on TV.
Put up the L screen. Foul at the plate, 1 and 2.
All right, let's take a look.
Hey,
How we doing?
Come on, Dad. Yeah, come on, Dad. Dad.
Ah! Dad.
Come on, Dad. You got to drop everything. You got to lay it on the ground. Oh, Dad doesn't care.
No, we got the shot.
2 and 2.
So did we.
Slowly hit. This is going to be really tough. And it'll be a base hit for Santana.
I don't think even if Longoria comes up with it cleanly, he's going to have a chance. Well, right now, a reminder that Xfinity X1 customers say, check out Evan Longoria as he tries to make this play. And they can say that into their X1 voice remote and get live stats on your TV. Change the way you experience TV with Xfinity X1.
Franco rolled out to Crawford. This is a jam shot, and this is going to be a base hit. So Suarez not catching any breaks here in the fifth. And that'll bring up Nick Williams.
So you identify the situation and pitch to it, and that's what Nick Hundley's going to come out and tell him, hey, pitch for that ground ball. Let's get a double play. You've been doing it all night. Nick Hundley is very good with young pitchers.
Yes, he is. Foul back on a high fastball, and it's no balls and 1 strike. Infield hit and a little jam shot, and now Suarez is trying to pitch out of trouble. Panic to Crawford to Sandoval, not in time. Yeah, I think he beat it out.
Oh, they're going to take a look at it. There's the feed. Crawford sets his feet. I don't know if he could have been quicker. And absolutely, the play was called correctly by first base umpire Chris Seagal.
So here's Jorge Alfaro. Alfaro tripled into Triple's alley in the third.
It's been hot, riding a 5-game hitting streak, 8 for 15.
Foul back, and it's 0-1. Yeah, we were treated today for our pregame meal with the Out of Here cheesesteaks, and they were fabulous.
They were very good.
That's what you have, right, when the Phillies are in town?
Well, that's what you have every time you come here. So Chef T, thank you very much for sharing.
Foul at the plate. They're back behind the scoreboard where there's a lot of good eats back there. Even the Philly announcer said they were good, and that's a high compliment.
It is. That was one of the benefits of playing in Philadelphia. You definitely learn to love cheesesteaks. What's not to love?
0-2. He got him.
Now an 0-2 curveball. He throws right on top of home plate, and now he gets Alfaro to bite.
It's one of those hero at bats, right? Guy wants to be a hero. You get him to chase.
I mean, and that is right out there in front of home plate. Nice block by Hundley. Ball comes up on him. He wears it right in the right bicep, but hey, he kept it in front. Nobody can advance, and he gets the out. Third strikeout.
Not out of the woods yet. Remember, Velazquez can hit. And a quick 0-2. He's clearly looking for something middle in.
Well, he's working with two good breaking balls in perfect locations. A slider first pitch strike, curveball second pitch strike, both on the outside corner.
And another good block by Hundley. 1-2.
Fastball set up inside. That's where he wants to go.
Get it in there, and that'll end the inning. Nice job, Andy Suarez. Mac Williamson will lead things off.
United States Army in World War II, participated in the Battle of the Bulge where he was wounded and earned a Purple Heart for his actions. Made his major league debut at age 29 with the Giants, won World Series with the 54 Giants, and he was the first pitcher to save over 200 games and appear in over 1,000 games, and he was elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1985. Hoyt Wilhelm, and that's our time for T-Mobile. Hats off for heroes.
Nothing. Mac Williamson is going to lead things off. We saw a little bit of the growth of Andy Suarez in the fifth. The pitch to Williamson, and it's a called strike. struck out in the second. Velasquez has 6 strikeouts. And the pitch is wide. Yorkis Hernandez on deck, and then Nick Hundley. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
A little hang time again with that breaking ball, but he's not
Yeah.
missing out over the plate with it.
No.
It kind of bound Mac Williamson up.
Got him again. Tomorrow, the first 35,000 fans are going to receive a 60th anniversary Willie McCovey stretch bobblehead, and it's presented by Chevron. It's the Giants and the Phillies. sfgiants.com. Here's Yorkis Hernandez. And it's foul. He hooked it. Let's go. You got to get that one. Well, we're going to get a little help down the left field line. No balls and 1 strike. Inside corner, 0-2.
Got a good old-fashioned duel between a couple of young pitchers. The right-hander Velasquez, the left-hander Suarez, both doing it different ways, but getting it done.
One and two. Fouled out of play. Good swing by Yorkis Hernandez. Final now in Colorado. Dodgers beat the Rockies 12-4. In Arizona win tonight, they can go into first place. Got him. 8 strikeouts.
We'll take the Giants on the go this season and stream the games on NBCSportsBayArea.com and the NBC Sports app. Brought to you by your NorCal Honda dealers. Of the 8 strikeouts that Velasquez has tonight, 7 of them are swing and miss strike threes.
Here's Hundley. Swing. Ain't gonna miss.
That's a happy little guy. Yeah, got his mom's eyes. That's a good thing.
He is a happy little guy. Hundley hitting .244, picked up a base hit. He's got another one here in the 5th.
Looking for just a little height with that breaking ball, and he got it there. Didn't miss it. And at the very least, I mean, he gets Andy Suarez up, who's not much of a hitter at this point in his career. There's the hang and there's the bang.
Here's Suarez. Very happy he doesn't have to try to bunt.
That's true. When you're a bad bunter, you want to hit with 2 outs.
I mean, he can try to hit one right in the cove.
Yes, he can.
And he takes a strike.
I mean, we're not making it up. We're telling you, he hasn't hit since 8th grade. And now all of a sudden he finds himself in the big leagues. I don't know how good the pitching was in 8th grade, but I don't think it was as good as what he's seeing tonight.
One ball and one strike. Here's the 1-1 to Andy Suarez. Foul back, 1-2.
I mean, you see a swing in there, though. Once he learns a compact swing, gets enough reps, spends enough time in the cage, and has enough at bats, I mean, eventually it's going to come there. I mean, he's a good motor skill athlete. And you watch the way he handles himself on the mound and feels his position. I mean, he's an athlete, so I mean, you expect in time he is going to become a better hitter.
Two and two.
Ooh. Velasquez thought he had him.
And he got him, and that'll end the inning. 9 strikeouts through 5 innings. It's 0-0. We remember this. Aubrey Huff hit 3 home runs against the Cardinals. A 2-run shot off of Lance Lynn. Then Michael Cleto gave up his second one, and then Brian Talbot his third. 15th time in San Francisco history a player hit 3 home runs in a game, and it happened on this date 7 years ago in St. Louis. Here it's 0-0. And it'll be the top of the order. Hernandez here in the 6th, then Kingery, then Herrera. And he bluffs a bunt and a call strike, and it's 0-1.
I always thought it was an advantage anytime you had your leadoff hitter leading off in an inning of tie ball game late. You could steal a base.
Well, both teams here in the 6th will have their leadoff hitter leading off. 1-2.
Good curveball. You saw the comparative numbers between Velasquez and Suarez. Velasquez with more strikeouts, 9 to Suarez 4. But I mean, both these young pitchers have been stellar tonight.
Got him. Let's check in with Amy G.
All right, gentlemen, the Giants getting a big boost today, getting back one of their most popular players in Hunter Pence, albeit he will be in a different role. Skipper Bruce Bochy mentioning that Hunter Pence will now be the 4th outfielder. Hunter Pence was asked about his new role, and he said, quote, "I'm going to put that hat on and come with it." Bruce Bochy adding on to Hunter Pence's personality, saying he's so unique and so special, so positive. He really will genuinely do anything to help his club. He kept going, saying that Hunter Pence looks at adversity not as a setback, but as a challenge. Great attitude, gentlemen.
Yes, very well said. Kingery takes a strike.
And I think that's the attitude you have to have. I don't care how many years you've been in this game. And we heard Hunter Pence earlier this year says, you know, you never quit learning in this game. You never quit being challenged. It's just the professional attitude. And it's great advice for all baseball players.
Hit out of play. It's 1-2. Odubel Herrera is on deck. Foul back, tried to get that pitch in.
How about Jerry Meals with a skate save right there?
Yep.
Jerry Meals, plate umpire, protecting his catcher. Yeah, baby Jerry. Good umpire. Has been for a long time.
Out of play. Spoils a good pitch at 77 miles per hour.
That's a tough one to wait for. I mean, Kingery had his foot down early, but he kept his hands back.
Chop to Crawford. Crawford gets a big hop. And the nice exchange, 2 down.
Time you get a high hop, you watch Crawford just sort of slide his body to where he catches that ball right off his right shoulder, and in that position it's a very quick exchange. Slide right to the right shoulder, boom, see, and that's not even close. I think your Kingery can run.
Here's Herrera. Herrera 0 for 2. Cued off the end of the bat. Foul.
Swings right out of his helmet just about every time. And then he makes the play. He needs a chin strap.
1-2. Or make it 0-1. Hit into center field. It's Gorky Hernandez coming in, and that'll end the inning. Top of the order coming up for the Giants. It's 0-0.
games against the Cubs, the A's, and the Cardinals. Group tickets are the perfect way to celebrate birthdays, anniversaries, corporate off-sites, and even bachelor and bachelorette parties. Special group packages start at 25 people. Book now by calling 415-972-2298 or go to sfgiants.com/groups.
Here's Panic, 0-0, 6th inning. Panic takes a pitch down low. He's bounced out to first and then hit a deep fly ball that was caught in center field in the 3rd. And here he looks at a strike with Crawford on deck.
First 2 at bats. I mean, you're really thinking up there about one pitch, and that's the fastball with Velasquez. Now he's throwing more breaking balls.
Another ball slammed into center field, and Herrera can't get it. It's shot right by him, and Panic's got a double.
He may have cut that route a little short, and it cost him. Ball hit well. They had Velasquez playing over a little bit towards the left center field side. It took a little bit of a short route and just could not get to it. I don't think it would have made a difference if it had taken any other route either when I look at it from that angle.
Crawford is 0 for 2.
Phillies load up the right side. They open up a big hole on the left side for Crawford.
And he swings and hits it foul.
There you see the right side stack. And what really makes it unusual is that Crawford's been throwing a lot of balls to the left side of the field. That hot month of May, a lot of hits to the left side. Here, the Phillies, they don't care.
So Velasquez, the high set, and the 0-1 is outside. 1-1 strike. McCutcheon on deck. Nope, close. 2-1.
Take the 4D approach and look at the balance that he has. You talk about the body staying right between the feet. There's no slide whatsoever on his front leg. Letting that ball get deep to him. I love the 4D. It really gives you a good look.
Ooh, that's the pitch that Crawford, you could tell, just trying to go the other way. It's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Three and 2. First full count tonight.
He has had very nice command. Been on top of hitters all night long. He has had count leverage for most of the hitters he's faced.
And the 3-2 high and foul and out of play. Panik with his lead. Hit on the ground. And this is going to get the job done as Panik moves over to third.
3-2 hang and break a ball. Crawford gets a little jam with it, but he gets the ball to the right side and an easy read for Panik at second base to advance to third. So a productive out. And just getting 90-foot chunks off of Velasquez have been tough. But Crawford gets the ball and gets the job done.
Infield is now in, and Hernandez is to the left of second base. McCutchen is 0 for 2. And he takes a strike, and it's 0-1. Longoria's on deck. A 0-0 ball game. Oh, 2.
Going right at the hands with that fastball.
Franco, Kingery, Hernandez on the left side, and just Santana on the right.
Setting up to go inside again.
Tapped. Coming home is Panik, and he made it. Making the call was Meals. If it holds up, it's 1-0 Giants. We'll see.
Well, there was a lane of opportunity on the dugout side, a high throw, and the height of the throw allowed a little bit of a window.
I don't know if he got the plate, Mike. Yeah, there he did. And they're going to take a look at it.
I think he's safe.
Yep,
I think he's in there.
Yep. I mean, the Phillies really don't have anything to lose. This replay review is presented by Xfinity. Gabe Kapler is the manager of the Phillies, the one you're looking at. There's the skipper.
Now the reaction you're hearing is the crowd watching it for the first time. They're getting 3 angles, same 3 that we saw, and they're all thinking that Panik is safe. I think Jerry Meals got it right.
Nice slide, Joe Panik.
Very creative. I think if you're an umpire, I mean, you want to be proven right.
Yep.
I mean, they want to get the play right, of course, but I think it's a little feather in your cap when you get a tough, close play right, confirmed by replay. Now let's take a look at it 4D as you see Alfaro come down with a swipe tag, and the toe of Panik just getting to the front edge of the plate.
Kind of. Kind of.
From 4D, it didn't look quite as convincing. Hey, Giants take the lead. He's safe.
Here's Longoria. Longoria has struck out twice. McCutchen with a good sized lead. He's got 4 steals on the year. And there's a pitch high, 1 ball and no strikes. Nope, in tight, 2-0. Pitches really isn't an issue for Velasquez. He's got 78.
Yeah, he's been very stingy. I mean, it's pitching coaches like 15 or less. He's at 15 now, so this would just be the 3rd inning of the 6 that he's gone over the 15.
Three and 0.
Pablo Sandoval waits his turn.
Three and 0. And a quick toss. Longoria is back. And he walked him. And here comes Sandoval, and now the bullpen starts to move around for the Phillies.
Luis Garcia, the big right-hander, starting to get heated up as Rick Kranitz, the pitching coach, goes out. I think he senses a bit of frustration. Velasquez he's showing a little body language out there that he doesn't completely agree with the pitches as the way they're being called by Jerry Meals. And as I mentioned, I mean, he's still 25 years old. He'll turn 26 in a few days here into June. But
oh, that's the stank guy right there.
That's the Pomona stank guy
Holy
from
smokes.
Vincent Velasquez. All right, this is the best stank guy he's got. Young pitchers.
Here's Sandoval. And Sandoval takes wide. 1 ball and no strikes.
You know, when Jerry Meals turned around, and that's when he got the stank guy dropped on him. The other umpires, they watch that stuff.
Yeah, they do. Although not quite as closely as we do. One ball and 1 strike.
He's really throwing some quality fastballs above the hand on that side of the plate to Sandoval. One thing about Velasquez, I mean, he's not afraid to challenge you with that fastball. He's got a good one and he knows it.
On the ground, could be a pair. And that'll end the inning. Giants on the board. 7th inning coming up.
1-0 ball game with the Giants on top after 6 full, and it has been a splendid display of pitching by 2 young starting pitchers. Velasquez, the right-hander, with 6 innings and 9 strikeouts. Suarez, 6 innings, just 3 hits allowed, and not a run allowed by Suarez. And that is your Toyota game summary. A good old-fashioned duel. The Giants start to get their bullpen ready.
Here's Altair, who takes a strike. Here's Sam Dyson. Into center field. 1 out. Today was the Junior Giants glove drive, and we got a little information as to what happened today on donations just here at the park. Our volunteers collected $38,459 today, and around 250 gloves, and that does not include any of the online donations or donations from the community fund board, which is usually around 15 or 20,000. So all in all, Giants fans come through again, so thank you. This is rolled to Longoria. Christina from the community fund just came up, and we have a first baseman's mitt, a Norm Cash.
Really?
What do you think about that, huh?
I'm impressed.
So here's a Norm Cash. This is basically from our era, not as players, but as fans when we were kids. So there's the Norm Cash, and here's the Stan Musial.
Stan Musial was a Rawlings glove. The Norm Cash was a Wilson.
Yeah. And what we like to think about when we see these old gloves is what a great book this is, right? On where these have been and all the games they've played in. And
well, those gloves did not spend a lot of time in the drawer.
No.
I mean, those things have been played with.
So you know, compare that to, this is more of a modern day glove. And no wonder guys hit for a high average with these, right? All right, back to the game, 1 and 2. So again, thanks to all the folks that donated and all the volunteers that collected the money and the gloves.
You're allowing a lot of kids to play baseball.
On the ground again to Longoria, and this is going to end the inning. Nice inning, shutdown inning for Andy Suarez.
Low fares, no hidden fees. That's transparency. By Heffernan Insurance Brokers. Insurance and financial services for you and your business. Visit hefins.com. By Xfinity. X1 will change the way you experience TV. And by Kelly Moore Paints. Go where the pros go. Kelly Moore, the Painter's Paint Store.
Here's Mac Williamson. And he takes a pitch down low. Williamson takes a strike. He struck out twice.
Gentleman right there is having the night of his life. 7 shutout innings.
1-2.
Right now, you're watching Mac Williamson. I mean, he is grinding away with 2 strikes out. It's already in the back pocket of Velasquez.
And he had a healthy rip at 95. And he stays alive. He's got a good battle going on right now. There's Watson heading down to the bullpen.
Crank it up. All right, I'm good.
Down the line, and this is going to be foul. Tap to short, and Kingery will make the play. And here's Gorky Hernandez. Gorkis has rolled out and struck out. And a bunt. And a good effort by Velasquez. And it'll be a base hit.
It's pretty amazing ad lib. The fact that Velasquez even gets this ball is pretty ridiculous. Now you're thinking, okay, how's he going to make the throw? Well, there it is. He tries to flip it with his glove. He hooks it with the web, but Gorky Hernandez, a good idea, good execution, and only his speed allows him to get the base hit.
Good ad lib.
Yeah, that's fun. I think it's going to get Velasquez out of the game.
When it's time for a change things speedy, Oil Change and Auto Service, your trusted oil change tune-up and repair experts. We'll be back. Manfred Waterways, reminding you to always wear your life jacket and get home safe. Two very important things. So Luis Garcia is the new pitcher.
Take a look at what he has done in 27 games, 2-1 with a 3.74 ERA. Hard thrower. He's one of the 4 pitchers that will be given the opportunity to save a game. Right now, of course, he's just trying to get out of an inning, but he's a hard thrower. You're going to see high 90s gas, slider, and a good changeup.
To the backstop. And just like that, Gorkis Hernandez is in scoring position.
It's a big 90 feet.
One 1-0 to Hundley. Hundley's 2 for 2. And the 1-0 is low and in. Alan Hansen is on deck.
Just activated today. Welcome Hansen back.
I see number 19 in the on deck circle. I think Dave Righetti's going to hit.
Well, Righetti gone, but not forgotten.
Tap to third. Franco will make the play. And is it going to be Alan Hansen? Yes, it is. Hansen just activated. Remember, he hurt his hamstring in Pittsburgh. And it was kind of a sad deal. More than anything, he was a hot prospect with the Pirates, and he was having a good series. Here's the pitch. Hansen takes a strike.
I mean, that's just an easy 97. Garcia, I mean, he's a big fella.
It's a nice job by that kid.
Boy, he was spectacular tonight. Garcia, 6'3", 240. And that's the changeup. I mean, when the guy's got 97 in your mind and he comes at you with the same arm action and it's 10 miles per hour slower and it's got downward snap, that's a rough assignment. So now he showed you his 2 best weapons. And if you're Hansen, you shorten up, try and be quick. But through the first 2 pitches of this at bat, he has to be impressed.
Oh, 1-2. Got him. And that'll end the inning. After 7, 1-0 Giants.
Because San Francisco Giants fans are simply awesome. There they are, the gloves collected today from the Junior Giants glove drive. Beyond that, as Dwayne mentioned, more than $38,000 was donated. Remember, $10 gets one glove, so a whole lot of kids with the Junior Giants are going to be able to play baseball. It is not over. You can still help. This goes on for several weeks. If you'd like to donate, visit jrgiants.org. As long as they have these pens that I'm wearing right here, Buster Posey, there's also a 60th anniversary pen that they're giving away. You can donate. So as long as they have supplies to give back to you, the fans, they will take your donations. jrgiants.org. Let's get those kids some gloves. Gentlemen.
It's a great looking pin and a great looking picture. And this is what was happening outside the ballpark long before the game started. The volunteers were there and folks were donating their gloves. It's an annual event and it's fabulous. Kids are going to get gloves. How great is that? Here's Alfaro, Jorge Alfaro. He's tripled and he's struck out. And this is popped into center field, and right there is Hernandez, 2 outs. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service. Your trusted oil change tune-up and repair experts.
Numbers for Watson in 25 games have been fantastic. Look at the strikeouts, 29 in 26 innings against 5 walks. But look at what right-handers are hitting off of him. 212. Rare that you see a low 3/4 lefty do better against righties than lefties. And that's really an example of why Tony Watson is so unique. And a big reason to his success with righties, the changeup.
Here's Valentin, the pinch hitter, and he takes a strike. Swing, and a foul. 0-2. Valentin on the year is 2 for 15.
Yasmuel Valentin, son of Jose Valentin, former big leaguer, who was a good player.
Foul down the right field line, right through the Phillies bullpen. Now that Cubs Mets game is now well past midnight in New York. Day game tomorrow. Go get them. This is a bloop. And McCutchen is there to end the inning. 6 pitches, 3 balls hit in the air, and now the Giants are coming up, and the top of the order is coming up. p.m. right here on NBC Sports Bay Area. Hey, stick with the team you've watched all season long on NBC Sports Bay Area Plus. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service, your trusted oil change tune-up and repair experts.
The only left-hander in the Phillies bullpen is Adam Morgan. You take a look at what he has done in 22 games. He's been fantastic. He does have 9 walks in 15 1/3. He can get a little wild at times, but he's got a good, healthy fastball, curveball, slider combination. Hard thrower.
Adam Morgan. On the ground, Kingery's going to have to backhand this, and his throw is high, and Panik beats it out.
Well, MLB At Bat is your #1 Giants app. You get Giants home screen icons and all kinds of features. Download MLB At Bat today.
A hit for Panik, and here's Crawford.
Take a look at the play. Kingery really playing out of position for that particular ball. If he's a straight up shortstop, it's a can of corn going to his right. I mean, he had plenty of arm. He just threw high, and Santana cannot come down and put the tag on. So the Giants get another leadoff hitter on base.
Crawford is 0 for 3. And a pickoff play, and Panik back easily. One ball and no strikes. McCutchen on deck. There's a right-hander in the Phillies bullpen. And Strickland getting loose in the Giants pen. Swing. Ain't gonna miss.
That is a good curveball that Adam Morgan is featuring.
Nope. No swing. 2 balls and 1 strike. Panik at first with the infield hit. Two and two. Good healthy rip and a good healthy fastball.
I mean, when you have breaking balls that establish it in a guy's mind that it's a power pitch and it's one they need to be respectful of, and all of a sudden you can pump up 95 and throw it right through him. I mean, that's a good 2-pitch combination. Well, he's got 3 swing and miss pitches.
Crawford breaks his bat, and this is a flare. And Panik read it all the way. Some great base running. First and third, nobody out.
I mean, you effectively can hit a changeup to an outfielder, or they see the ball come off the bat and they expect more than what they get, and it really affects their first step. Instead of coming straight in, then they'll take a step to the side, or they'll go back. And that little bit of delay is all it takes. But the read by Joe Panik is what makes the play. I mean, he never even considered anything but a straight charge all the way to third.
So Morgan's going to depart. We're going to get a new right-hander. We'll let you know who that is when we come back. Ramos is the new pitcher.
24th time that he has come in. Look at the ERA, 0.90 in 20 innings with 23 strikeouts. He's got a good fastball that goes mid to high 90s. Curveball changeup combination.
And he's facing Andrew McCutchen. McCutchen got a hanger and he swings and misses. McCutchen is 0 for 3. He does have the only RBI in this game on a slow ground ball to short. And Panik scored on the ground ball. A 1-1 strike.
Stack up the left side. Ramos right now, I mean, he's pitching for one thing, and that's a strikeout.
It's going to be out of play down the right field line, 1 and 2. And McCutchen doing his due diligence, looking at Ron Wotus, who runs through a set of signs. One and 2. In tight.
In tight with 95. You know, it's odd, but it's what happens when you start with the play charts and the hit charts. Stack up the left side of the infield, but they give the line in the outfield a big hole down the line. If the ball ever gets hit down the line past left side of the infield, it's going to go for a double.
And McCutchen just spoiled a very good pitch.
Now that's Ramos's #1 curveball.
And now he gets to see another one.
See what McCutchen has done with the hits. I mean, he hits them all over. He's a line-to-line guy. There you see the gap in the outfield, but look at the infield stacked up on the left side.
Center field tagging is Panik. Herrera catches. And the throw is going to be cut off. Nice job by McCutchen. 2-0 Giants.
A nice job indeed, and he does it in a 2-strike count. Against a guy with strikeout stuff, he gets the job done.
in the Phillies outfield are exceptional in all three positions. The fact that ball was hit so high, Herrera in center field, I mean, he couldn't get momentum behind the play. So it became a flat ground throw, and he had no chance to get panicked.
Think about McCutcheon's night. He doesn't have a hit. He's got 2 RBIs, and he saved a run and maybe more on that great play earlier in the game.
It's his game.
Longoria is 0 for 2 with a walk. And he takes a belt tie strike, 0-2. So 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. Out of play. You can see Alfaro keeps asking for a high fastball. Here's the catch we're talking about. This is with a man on third and 2 outs.
Well, he goes hard to his right and just absolutely completely extended to the high backhander, and look where he catches it in the glove. The fact that he can hold on when you catch a ball in that location of your glove, that itself's a miracle.
And Longoria chases a pitch in the dirt. 2 down, and here's Sandoval.
And the other RBI you're talking about was the first one of the game. He hits a kind of a slow ground ball and just some creative sliding from Joe Panic. They reviewed it. That broke the 0-0 tie.
Here's the Panda, and he takes a call strike. Sandoval is double struck out, and he's rolled into a double play. And the next pitch is high. Mac Williamson is on deck.
Keep pounding Sandoval down below the knees. I mean, that feeds his strength. Good low ball hitter.
Does like the ball down. There's a strike, 1-2. Crawford's got a great jump, and this is foul on a play on the left field line.
Sandoval can't take with 2 strikes, but that was the jump of the night. I mean, he's got about 4 steps into this jump. 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost 5 steps before that ball is released. He could have stole it standing up. Even with the great arm of Alfaro, the catcher. I mean, he's got the best arm in the National League East as a catcher. It's a gifted arm.
Got him, and that'll end the inning. Giants pick up an insurance run as we go to the 9th. Strickland will come in. It's 2-0 San Francisco. Giants and the Phillies. Also streaming live on the NBC Sports app. 2-0. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Auto Service. Your trusted oil change tune-up and repair experts. It's Hunter Strickland.
So the Giants give the ball to their closer. And take a look at the numbers. They're the ones you look at. He's got 11 saves on the year. He will take on the top of the lineup. It's not the easy part of this Phillies team by any means.
And Hernandez takes a strike. Hernandez is 0 for 3. Doesn't really tell the whole story as he lifts this one out to Matt Williamson. The whole story being he's hit 2 balls that could have been easily base hits or home runs in other parks. And caught. Here's Kingery. Kingery has bounced out 3 times. Twice to Longoria, once to Crawford. Strickland to the plate. Way outside and low. Outside 2-0. So Strickland really doesn't want to walk Kingery, so this needs to be a strike. And it is. It's 2-1.
Really has done well at controlling the rhythm of innings. He takes his own time.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
It really is a great tip for young pitchers. When you can control the rhythm of the inning, it means that you control your own concentration.
Got right in on the hands of Kingery, but give Kingery credit, he fouls it off.
It's planting 96 miles per hour. Perfect location.
Two and two. And the pitch. Center field. Gorky Hernandez says, I got this one, and he does. 2 down. Hit that ball pretty well. Gorky's got a good jump. And here's Herrera.
No, you're right. I mean, Philadelphia, this might be a problem, but here, I mean, that is the deep part of this yard, and this is where if you have a center fielder with good range, that's a can of corn. Sweet spot.
Here's Herrera, who's 0 for 3.
Andy Suarez really pitched this guy well tonight.
And a strike. Herrera taking all the way, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss. Nothing in 2.
Good sharp breaking ball. They can go right back down there again in the dirt. And Herrera, who's very aggressive, good chance he'll follow. Just explosive downward bite at 82. Perfect location.
Hit out to McCutcheon. And that's the ball game. Game 2 in the series goes to the Giants. And what a nice outing for Andy Suarez.
Well, Andy Suarez, since his first inning, his last outing in Colorado, where he gave a 3-run homer. I mean, he could have gone either way. He went on and he was fantastic in Denver, and he's carried it on into this start against this Phillies team. Had a very confident offense going against young Andy Suarez, and he stood tall against it. And this is not a night that he will soon forget. And Andrew McCutcheon was spectacular of else. So tonight it was all about the Andrews.
And we will not forget it as well. Final score here at AT&T Park, it's the Giants 2 and the Phillies nothing. Thanks for joining us. Stay tuned for Giants Postgame Live, presented by Toyota, and it starts right now.